am as harmless as ladybug spots reflecting sun. When my back is broken from all this weight and the pain is terrifying.
From now on, I am the third word in the sentence of 16, and I don't care if you forget me, just don't let your thoughts perish.
And I could not hear, see, or feel what God was doing. And at this particular time, this particular guy, he flew in.
Cause when I look in the sky, I wonder if I'll be sent up there. Thinking of heaven, that's a place I would love to live in and literally spend endless years.
I will name this child Faith, as a constant reminder of the very substance it takes to make it through these turbulent days. Faith, that whomever's born of God is victorious over all things. This is the victory that conquers the world. Having everlasting access to grace, I give her name, Faith. I have believed and therefore I have spoken. You too believe and then speak. Faith will make us well, setting captives free. She will stand like Moses, parting a sea when Pharaoh closes in fast behind her and she knows not what to do. The simple mention of a name will prompt her that everything she needs is inside her. Child, don't join in laughing with those who snicker at your promise. Faith, like Abraham, he has purpose to bless you, never resting in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. Is for the man she will marry, Faith will be credited to him as righteousness. She will birth endurance, steadfastness, and patience. Her genuineness being much more precious than gold that perishes. Faith, when able, falls to your feet, wounded by Cain, that God is not forgetful to keep every man accountable, and she never loses sight that she will see Abel again when those she put her trust in throw her into a pit. Bondage to sin, they will call her as she is. It will be Faith who will stand again. Faith will conquer all things. She will see visions and dreams, and because of who she is, she will believe, and it will be spoken just as she said it would. Her prayer will save the sick, rise like an edifice higher and higher, praying to the Almighty for the salvation of souls. Promises come by faith. She will come to those who hear the word. Purpose will be fulfilled by her. Many will be justified through her wisdom. Her sister Grace follows close behind Faith, birthing salvation from a womb of purity. She knows all things must work to her good and never backs down from the enemy, squaring up, facing them, penetrating eye to eye. Faith knows no weapon formed against her shall prosper, lifting up over all the covering shield upon which Faith can quench all flaming missiles. Taking a pebble into her sling, Faith will not miss her target. Goliath will fall by the hand of this child, fighting the good fight, laying hold of eternal life. Every mountain will move, not able to escape her calling. She will walk around the highest peaks till they topple over falling. She doesn't take Lazarus' death too personal and awaits patient to the day of resurrection. No one in all Israel will be as great as Faith. She will go and it will be done just as she said it would. Rebuking the winds and the waves, she is not afraid. Call her name so she may step out onto the water. Call her, saying she is blessed among women. Faith never fails to feed her children. With a few loaves of bread and a few fish, she makes fish sandwiches, feeding multitudes, a glass of water to the thirsty. And if a venomous viper bites the hand of my offspring, Faith will shake the serpent off, knowing undoubtedly she cannot die unto the fulfillment of her destiny. Therefore I tell you, whatever you have prayed for, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. She is the evidence of things unseen. And although she has not yet been born to me, I have faith. Now, I ain't saying she a gold digger. You know what? I am saying she a gold digger. Reaching into the mind of man. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, get down, you. Never looked more beautiful than when you were just being yourself. You weren't jumping out of your skin, but you rest peaceful in the position you have taken of honor and nobility. You weren't fiending for anyone's attention, parading or masquerading, frolicking about, tossed to and fro by the love Jones of anyone who smiled at you. You were calm and steady, focused and serene. You appeared to float through the crowd because it appeared you were in no hurry now. The only person you were trying to catch was caught and submit within. A war was no longer raging. How peculiar you look to me now. No perspiration from desperation of acknowledgement has expired, leaving you with a glow. You look at ease, not carrying the weight you were always unable to lift. Truly, truly, it is not a myth when the wise repeat over and over again that beauty's from within. The vanity of self-consciousness left no room to ponder upon deeper things. Too concerned about how I look when I dress this way. Am I too fat or too skinny? Does he like me? The mind is too occupied to find a vacancy for the truth of love. For if you cannot appreciate yourself, you cannot appreciate your neighbor. And if you crucify yourself, how much will you crucify others? You look so content to me now. That is not to say that everything is in order, but I perceive you moving forward. Go ahead, girl, go ahead, get down. Go ahead, girl, go ahead, get down. I see you smiling at what you once perceived your enemies, reminiscing on times you would throw salty looks. I wonder if you now perceive a threat to your throne as an impossibility. You know a revelation of a lane all your own. You offer kindness instead of turning up your nose or seeking opportunity to squash the confidence to boost your own. I see you. Go ahead, girl, go ahead, get down. Go ahead, girl, go ahead, get down. Encouraging the next has not tarnished your own crown. No, not one bit. Such a difference from you whispering under your lips and tearing your sister down. I remember how you used to make a woman squirm to bring her man around you, luring his attention as if no one could understand the language your eyes were talking. But now you have shifted your gaze, looking your sister in the face, letting her know that there is no competition, and you rather have her friendship than a few moments of an easily broken man. I see you. Yes, ma'am. And what a woman you have become. Recollecting your covenant with God, where she wants to not take heed to her own past, she led many down to the depths of darkness, has become a well-planted tree next to a flowing stream bearing much fruit. Where she once offered you her bed, preparing a sweet scent of folly, she now turns her head, telling men what they need to hear and not what they want to hear. Dressed in sound counsel, she promises peace now. I ain't saying she a gold digger. You know what? I am saying she a gold digger. Reaching into the mind of man. Go ahead, girl, go ahead, get down.